ladies and gents, you're once again welcome. This is still Tips on Relationship, and today we are going to be chatting with one very important guest, Madam Tassa Ode. And today we are going to be actually talking about premarital testing, the importance of it, and why should we really do it. So, as we go by, we pray that you are going to learn something from this. Madam Tassa, you're highly welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go to who are you then? We want to know.
Tassa Odette, I'm married, still juggling with one kid.
Okay, wow, that's great. Yeah, we are talking about premarital testing.
Yeah.
What is it all about?
Premarital testing is all about the various tests you do before engaging in marriage. And when we say before engaging in marriage, we know that marriage is where all the intimacy begins. So we cannot be talking about premarital testing when you're already intimate. So it's better to do the premarital testing when you're not yet intimate with your partner.
Wow,
Yes.
that's nice. Wow. And so, what are those tests that that are very important, or that makes us terms it premarital testing, or is it every test that someone should come in the hospital and do, or there are some particular tests?
No, not every test you can term it as a premarital test. You cannot just term like stool urine as premarital. Most of those are those tests that they go a long way in the relationship. Take for example hepatitis B. Hepatitis B, most of the time, if you have hepatitis B, it can be curable sometimes if it's in an early stage, and when it's already in the late stage, you will never have a cure. You just have to take treatment throughout. So it's good for your partner to know those things. Syphilis, the treatment is very complicated. So if you have it, it's good for your partner to know those things, because most of them lead to infertility. And most importantly, the HB electrophoresis. For this, I would say it's better to even know it before getting in a relationship. Blood group does not even really matters. What matters more in premarital testing is those HIV, the syphilis, and maybe chlamydia sometimes, and the most important, I would say, is the HB electrophoresis.
Wow.
Because if you get into a relationship when you are AS, and you already know that you are AS, therefore if you meet somebody who you know is AS, you will not want to commit to that relationship. Rather than committing to a relationship, and when it's at the final stage, you take your girlfriend to show to your parents, and everybody's like, hey, you're getting married soon, and then you go to the hospital, maybe in 2 months time we are getting married, and bam, everything is bad. It makes it so emotionally stressed and so complicated that to break that couple will be another issue. So it's better you know it before you get into the relationship.
Wow, that's so wonderful. It's very powerful, and I really want to say that in fact, I think that so many relationships today have really crumbled because of that. And for the fact that you mentioned HB electrophoresis, I want to say that it's really important. I pray that our viewers will definitely learn something from there. And then I don't know if you can really help our viewers to understand that's the compatibility in the HB electrophoresis. Like sometimes you hear some people say, I am AA, and this other person is AS. We can go together. I'm AS and AS, we can go together. I don't know, is there a percentage link that somebody is AS can actually go with an AS person, or SS can go with an AA? Is it possible?
For the marriage compatibility with HB electrophoresis, normally AAAA is always the best, because you give birth to very healthy children. You can have AA getting married to an ASS. Yes, they will give children who are carriers. The children will not be C class unless the S percentage is really high before you can have crisis. But most of the time the S percentage is low. So AA can get married to an SS. AA can get married to an AS. The children, you might have some who will be carriers and some who will be very healthy. Where we go back is AS getting married to AS. Yes, you say it's 50%, but how sure are you that the 50 that will come out will be the healthy ones? What if you start giving birth and the 50 is only the SSSS?
Wow, that's
now another one, the AS and the SS. That's just the worst. SS and SS, that's just the worst. So if you know that you are AS, you can for somebody who is AA.
Wow, thank you
And if
so
you know you are
much.
SS, you can start looking for somebody who is AA. Rather than
Standing
being SS and at the end of the
around.
day you go and see that your partner is AS.
And you give birth and you start running
And
with
you
children
start running
up
with
and
children
down,
up and down. So
down.
don't even first of all go and commit emotionally before you start struggling to untangle yourself.
Wow.
Just first of all do it.
Wow, thank you so much. It's really wonderful, and we are, in fact, we are getting somewhere. And then from there, we are getting somewhere. And you also spoke about hepatitis B.
Yes.
And you said hepatitis B is one of the tests that is also very important, especially when we are infected at the early stage. We can be treated, and then maybe our partner too can be prevented. So, is it really important that can it really be transmitted between the couple?
Yes, it can be transmitted between couples. You can transmit it through fluids. Fluids are like something like just saliva, urine, blood, stuff like that. So it's very important for your partner to know. But if you've already started treatment, then it's better for the partner. But if you have not started treatment, therefore you can infect your partner, even infect those who are living in the house with you.
Okay, so the other partner who is maybe not infected can actually be prevented. By what means? By what means? For example, let me say maybe one of the partner is positive and the other partner is not positive, and then to prevent the other partner from getting, maybe you're taking your food. Is there any?
The treatment most of the time makes the viral load to be low, so you cannot easily infect another person. Yes, that's what the treatment most of the time does. That's why it's good to follow those treatment methods.
Wow.
And also it's good for your partner to know, not that when you have hepatitis your partner should abandon you. No, it's good for the partner to know, so that at least the partner can help you to live healthily.
Wow.
Because you need much of that. The partner can help you to live healthily, so that it doesn't give you a liver damage very fast.
Wow. Thank you so much. It's very good having you, and I pray that in subsequent topics we'll definitely talk more. And dear viewers, we pray that you are going to learn. We have spoke about the various tests we are supposed to do. She spoke about HIV, hepatitis, HB electrophoresis, syphilis, and she didn't leave out chlamydia. I pray that as you get engaged in a relationship, this will be your priority, and we pray for a better relationship and a better home and a healthy family with healthy kids. We pray that we'll meet again next time.
Next time.
Thank you. Ciao.